Now we'll be solving a couple of problems of moment of inertia. For the shaded area as shown in figure, compute centroid about given xy axis and moment of inertia about given xy axis. Centroid I have told you in the previous problems, and today we will be doing the moment of inertia about given xy axis. So this is the basic figure that is given. This is the x and y reference axis. This is the figure that you have to, of which you have to calculate the moment of inertia. The dimensions are also provided. Now in this there are basically three figures. You can see one is this rectangle, one is this right angle triangle, and one is this semicircle. The rectangle, you have to subtract the semicircle from the rectangle and the right angle triangle to get the centroid and the moment of inertia about given x and y axis. So the solution is as follows. The given figure is divided into three areas, that is rectangle, right angle triangle and semicircle. So first we will be considering the rectangle. So this is the rectangle portion. This is the rectangle portion. I first made the x and y axis and put only the rectangle in that portion. So the CG will act at the center of the rectangle. This is the axis of symmetry x bar and y bar. The rectangle has a width of 20 centimeter and a depth of 15 centimeter. So here B is equal to 20 centimeter, D is equal to 15 centimeter. So area of the rectangle A1 is equal to 20 into 15, that is equal to 300 centimeter square. This distance will be x1 with respect to y-axis, and this distance will be y1 with respect to x-axis. So x1 is what? It will be half of the width. So x1 is equal to 20 by 2, that is equal to 10 centimeter, and y1 will be equal to half of the depth, that is 15 by 2, that is equal to 7.5 centimeter. Now for calculating the moment of inertia, we will have to find out Ix1. Ix1, according to the parallel axis theorem, I had told in the previous video, Ix1 is equal to Ix1 bar plus A1 Y1 square. Now here I have put suffix 1 because we are considering this as the first figure. You can see in every case I have put suffix 1, A1, X1, Y1, because this is the first figure that we are dealing with. So Ix1 is equal to Ix1 bar plus A1 Y1 square. Now for a rectangle, Ix1 bar is what? For a rectangular figure, Ix1 bar is equal to BD cube by 12. This I have shown in the previous video. So this Ix1 bar will be BD cube by 12. Now here B is what? B is 20 centimeter and D is 15. So 20 into 15 cube by 12 plus A1 is 300 and Y1 is 7.5. 300 into 7.5 square. So this comes out to 22,500 centimeter to the power 4. The unit of moment of inertia is centimeter to the power 4. If the dimensions are given in millimeter, then it will be millimeter to the power 4. If the dimensions are in meter, then it will be meter to the power 4. Now Iy1 is equal to Iy1 bar plus A1 x1 bar, x1 square. Now Iy1 bar is what? If Ix1 bar is BD cube by 12, so Iy1 bar will be DB cube by 12 for a rectangular portion. So this will be DB cube by 12. So here D is 15 centimeter, B is 20. So 15 into 20 cube by 12 plus 300 into 10 square. A1 is 300 and x1 is 10. So 300 into 10 square, that comes out to 40,000 centimeter to the power 4. This is Ix1 and this is Iy1. Next figure is what? Next figure is the right angle triangle. Now you can see I have made this right angle triangle. First, this is I constructed the x and y reference axis, and on it I made the right angle triangle. It was located somewhere over here. You can see in the problem figure, the right angle triangle is located somewhere here. So this is the axis of symmetry of the right angle triangle, and this is where the axis of symmetry intersects. It is the CG. Now the right angle triangle has a base of 10 centimeter and a height of 15 centimeter. You can see it from the problem figure. It has base of 10 centimeter and height of 15 centimeter. So here B is equal to 10 centimeter and H is 15 centimeter. So area A2 will be equal to half base into height. Half 10 into 15, that comes out to 75 centimeter square. So this is the axis of symmetry. So this length will be the x2. x2 is always with respect to y-axis. And this length will be y2. y2 is with respect to the x-axis. Now x2, I have mentioned here, this distance from here till here, it is 20. And this is the base, that is 10. So x2 will be what? 20. From here till here it is 20. And from here till here it will be what? This distance is 1/3 of 10. So 20 plus 1/3 of 10, that comes out to 70 by 3 centimeter. And y2 is this distance. This distance is what? 1/3 of the height. This y2 will be 1/3 of height. So y2 is 1/3 of 15. That comes out to 5 centimeter. Now Ix2 will be equal to, this is Ix2 bar plus A2 y2 square. Ix2 bar plus A2 y2 square. Now Ix2 bar for a right angle triangle is what? It is BH cube by 36. You can see in this formula, for a right angle triangle, Ix bar is BH cube by 36 and Iy bar is HB cube by 36. So this Ix bar will be BH cube by 36. Here B is 10, H is 15. So 10 into 15 cube by 36 plus A2 is 75 and Y2 is 5. So 75 into 5 square. It comes out to 2812.5 centimeter to the power 4. Also Iy2 will be what? That will be Iy2 bar plus A2 into x2 square. So this Iy2 bar will be what? dB cube by 36. So 15 into 10 cube or HB cube by 36. So 15 into 10 cube divided by 36 plus 75 into 70 by 3 whole square. This comes out to 41250 centimeter to the power 4. Now the last figure is the semicircle. So I have made the semicircle over here. The semicircle has a radius of 10 centimeter and this is the axis of symmetry x bar and y bar. So this will be the centroid CG. This distance is x3 and this distance is y3. So here r is equal to 10 centimeter, that is radius is equal to 10 centimeter. So A3 is the area, that will be equal to pi by 2 r square, that is pi by 2 10 square, that comes out to 157.08 centimeter square. Now x3 is equal to the radius, you can see from the figure, x3 is equal to the radius of the semicircle itself. This is the radius of the semicircle. So it comes out to 10 centimeter. Y3, this is Y3. Where does Y3 act? It will act at 4r upon 3 pi. The centroid will act at 4r upon 3 pi. So 4 into 10 upon 3 pi, that comes out to 4.244 centimeter. Now Ix3, you can see this x bar, Ix3 will be what? Ix3 bar plus A3 Y3 square. Now Ix3 bar will be what? You can see x bar is parallel to the diameter. X bar is parallel to the diameter. So it will be 0.11 r to the power 4. 0.11 r to the power 4. You can see in this figure, this is the semicircle. So for this, Ix bar is 0.11 and Iy bar is 0.393. Similar position is the semicircle in this problem. This is the similar position. So this will become 0.11 into 10 to the power 4 plus 157.08 into 4.244 square. That comes out to 3929.25 centimeter to the power 4. And Iy3, what will be Iy3? Iy3 will be Iy3 bar plus A3 x3 square. Now here Iy3 bar will be 0.393 r to the power 4 plus A3 is 157.08 and x3 is 10. You can see x3 is 10. So I have substituted this and I got the value as 19638 centimeter to the power 4. So you know how to calculate the centroid x bar and y bar. It will be a1 x1 plus a2 x2 minus a3 x3. Now why here minus? Here it is minus because we have to subtract the semicircle portion from the rectangle and the right angle triangle. So we have to take it as minus. So this is minus and divided by a1 plus a2 minus a3. So we get it x bar as 14.59 centimeter. Similarly, y bar, it comes out to 8.99 centimeter. And second, we had to calculate the moment of inertia. So moment of inertia of the total figure about x-axis is Ix. It is equal to Ix1 plus Ix2 minus Ix3. Ix1 plus Ix2 minus Ix3. Minus why minus? Because we have to subtract this semicircle portion from the rectangle and the right angle triangle. So Ix1 is 22,500. From here we got Ix1 as 22,500. From here we got Ix2 as 2812.5 and from here we got Ix3 as 3929.25. So substituting all these values we get final moment of inertia as 21383.25. Similarly, Iy is the moment of inertia about the y-axis. It will be Iy1 plus Iy2 minus Iy3. Substituting these values, we will get Iy as 61612 centimeter to the power 4. This is the second problem. For the shaded area shown in figure, determine coordinates of centroid. I'll skip that portion. I hope you people can do that yourself. We will do the second part, moment of inertia about x and y axis. But to find the moment of inertia about x and y axis, we need to find the coordinates as well. So this is the figure given. This is the x and y reference axis. This is the right angle triangle. This is the semicircle and this is the rectangle. So the given figure is divided into three areas: right angle triangle, semicircle and a rectangle. As the whole portion is shaded, so we have to add each and every thing. We should not subtract anything, we have to add everything. Now, so first we will consider right angle triangle. I made this reference axis, and on that I positioned the right angle triangle. This is the axis of symmetry. We have the base B as 6 meter and height h as 6 meter. So B is equal to 6 meter, h is equal to 6 meter. Here A1 is area of the right angle triangle, that is half into base into height. That comes out to 18 meter square. X1 is this distance. So X1 will be 1/3 of B, because the CG will act at 1/3 of B from the height. And Y1 will also be 1/3 of B, sorry, 1/3 of H. So this Y1 is 1/3 of H. So X1 comes out to 2 and Y1 comes out to 2. So formula of Ix1 is equal to, this is Ix1 bar. So Ix1 bar for a right angle triangle is what? BH cube by 36 plus A1 Y1 square. So substituting all the values, we will get Ix1 as 108 meter to the power 4. Similarly, Iy1 will be what? This is Iy1 bar. So Iy1 bar, formula for Iy1 bar is HB cube upon 36 plus A1 x1 square. Putting all the values, we get Iy1 as 108 meter to the power 4. Next figure is the semicircle. Now you can see the semicircle, I have made the semicircle. This is the x and y reference axis. Here the radius of the semicircle is 3 centimeter. So r is 3 centimeter. So area A2 will be equal to pi by 2 r square, that is pi by 2 into 3 square. That comes out to 14.137 meter square. Now this is the centroidal axis or the axis of symmetry of the semicircle. This is the CG. This point is the CG. So this distance will be x2 and this distance will be y2. Now you can see x2 has been taken as minus 4r upon 3 pi. This distance has been taken as minus 4r. Why minus? Because this is moving in the negative x direction. This is the first quadrant. This will be the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. This is the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, x is always minus and y is always plus. You can see my previous videos. The first video, in that I have shown the sign conventions. So x2 will be minus 4r upon 3 pi. That is minus 4 into 3 upon 3 pi. It comes out to minus 1.273 meter. And y2 is equal to the radius itself. This is the radius. So that comes out to 3 meter. So Ix2 will be equal to Ix2 bar plus A2y2 square. Now in this case, this semicircle, Ix2 bar, you can see this is the x bar. Sorry, this is the x bar and this is the y bar. Now in this case, x bar is perpendicular to the diameter and y bar is parallel to the diameter. So y bar will be 0.11. You can see this is Iy2 bar. Y bar will be 0.11 and x bar will be 0.393 from this figure. It is similar to this figure. The position is similar to this. So x bar will be 0.393 and y bar will be 0.11 r to the power 4. So this will be 0.393 r to the power 4 plus a2 y2 square. So 0.393 into 3 square, 3 to the power 4 plus 14.137 into 3 square. It comes out to 159.066 meter to the power 4. And Iy2 will be equal to 0.11 r to the power 4 plus a2 x2 square. So this will be equal to 0.113 to the power 4 plus 14.137 into minus 1.273 square, because this comes out to minus. It doesn't matter because it is square, so it will become plus only. So the final answer comes to 31.819 meter to the power 4. Third figure is the rectangle. You can see this is the rectangle. The rectangle is below the x-axis, means this is in which quadrant? The rectangle is in the second quadrant. This is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. So here the width of the rectangle is 6 meter and depth is 3 meter. So area A3 will be equal to B into D, that is equal to 6 into 3, that is equal to 18 meter square. This distance will be x3, this distance will be x3, and this distance will be y3. In the second quadrant, x3 is positive and y3 is negative, because this is moving in the negative y direction. This is the positive y direction, this is the negative y direction. So y3 will be negative. So you can see x3 is 6 by 2, half of the base, and y3 will be half of the depth, but negative, minus d by 2. So minus 3 by 2, that comes out to minus 1.5, and x3 comes out to 3 meters. So ix3 will be equal to, this is ix3 bar. For a rectangle, ix bar is bd cube by 12. So bd cube by 12 plus a3 y3 square. Here b we have bd we know, a3 we know, y3 we know. Substituting all these values, we will get 54 meter to the power 4. And iy3, this is iy3 bar. Iy bar for a rectangular portion is db cube by 12. So db cube by 12 plus a3 x3 square. Substituting these values, you will get iy3 as 216 meter to the power 4. So putting all these values in the formula for finding the coordinates of centroid. See, you can see x bar is a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3. We have not subtracted anything in this. We have added everything because we need to find the centroid of the shaded region. So full figure is shaded. So we have to add all the parameters. So x bar comes out to 1.436 meter. But in this case, see, you have to take x2 as minus, because x2 comes out as minus 1.273. So you have to take x2 as minus. So it comes out to 1.436. And in this case also, in case of y bar, you have to take y3 as minus, because here y3 comes out to minus 1.5. So this y bar comes out to 1.025 meter, and so the final x bar y bar is equal to 1.436, 1.025 meter. You have to write it in this manner. And to find moment of inertia formula will be Ix. This is Ix means what? Ix is moment of inertia about x-axis. That will be equal to Ix1. Ix1 is the moment of inertia of first figure, that was the right angle triangle. Ix2 is of the semicircle and Ix3 is of the rectangle. So putting all these values, we will get Ix as 321.066 meter to the power 4. Similarly, Iy is the moment of inertia about y-axis. It is Iy1 plus Iy2 plus Iy3. We have put plus sign because we have to find moment of inertia of total shaded portion. So substituting all the values, we get Iy as 355.819 meter to the power 4. This is how you will be calculating the moment of inertia of a given figure.